What's going on, y'all? It's your boy. Hey, listen, thank you for stopping by the channel. I got a question for you. Have you ever wondered how the technology of today will shape the world that you live in or we live in 5, 10, or 15 years from now? Join me today as we dive into the world of cryptocurrency and blockchain innovation, where the future is actually being built today. What I want to do is look at the industry as a whole with a focus specifically on technology and innovation. It's important. You need to know how your life will change over the next 5, 10, 15 years, because trust me, it will. Just think about how it has changed over the last 5, 10, 15 years. Now, Binance Research did a deep dive, and I want to focus on what stood out for me in terms of how it affects us, focusing on infrastructure, DeFi, NFTs, gaming, payment and merchant services, decentralized social, and real-world assets. Now, none of this is financial advice, but I am interested in holding at least one of these crypto projects in each of the categories. I think I'm already holding some, but I just want to make sure that I capitalize on those projects that are building during this bear market. Remember, those that are focusing on innovation and technology. Now, I know it seems that the focus for the most part is mostly about money when you hear anything just in the media, or sometimes when you hear influencers talk about crypto. However, the technology and how it's going to affect us is what's important. Now, if you're early in anything, if you think about it, there are advantages to it. And when we're talking about investing or trading, that's when it comes down to money. You understand? But in reality, I want to focus again on the technology and innovation. Now, considering where we are currently, speaking of adoption, in order for more people to be comfortable and use a product, it needs to be easy. But it does not need to be dumbed down. The technology is advanced, and those who have the patience to want to learn and educate themselves will be the ones who benefit the most. Doesn't mean that if you don't do it now, that you won't benefit, you just benefit less. Perfect example, the internet or a computer. Those who are able to use a computer or find websites and other resources on the internet to accomplish a task are far more advanced and benefit more than those who don't. Now, at some point, those who don't realize, you know what, I can use the internet or a computer to accomplish these tasks too. But they may have to go through a learning curve in order to get themselves acquainted with it. It is what it is. As technology grows and becomes more advanced, it will become easier. Now, at the heart of any building or product that's created is its foundation. A solid foundation enables growth. And so as it relates to infrastructure, because I want to focus on this right now, the 5 key areas are scalability and fairness, data usability and tooling, security and privacy, cloud networks, and then connectivity. Now, as it relates to scalability and fairness, more projects aim to make blockchains more scalable. And so what they employ is something like ZK rollups or optimistic rollups, which enables transactions to be faster on the blockchain. These are the projects that are currently involved as it relates to this Binance Research paper. Data usability and tooling. Data querying and indexing services are key innovation areas for developers to be able to communicate with the blockchain and for users to execute smart contracts. Here are the projects that are standing out in this area. Now, as it relates to security and privacy, this is ongoing and will forever be. Security and privacy is of the utmost importance, and projects are aiming to prevent malicious data tracking and smart contract hacks. Here are some of the projects. Now, cloud networks. These are projects focusing on providing users with access to web-based services that may entail storage, computing, and content delivery through a decentralized infrastructure. You can see some of the projects here. Last but not least, connectivity. We're talking about cross-chain solutions that are being developed to improve the current on-chain user experience. Let's talk about DeFi for a little bit. There are 4 key areas of innovation for DeFi. Let's start with issuance. Issuance has to do with the emergence of a more diverse suite, such as synthetic assets, options, and structured products that incorporate crypto and traditional derivatives, that is on the rise. Here are the protocols that are involved. Structured products include yield optimizers, yield transition, and automated LP managers. Let's move on to liquidity. With liquidity, we're talking about protocols that allow users to lend assets or unlock liquidity through liquid staking while keeping networks secure, and also protocols that use collaterals to mint stablecoins. Trading. There are several DEXs that are used for trading and assets, or even protocols that enable users to wager, bet, and buy future outcomes. Let's go to risk management. Last but not least are protocols that aim to provide users with monetary protection, or even modules that stress test or offer other security measures to protocols. This is a form of insurance. Now for NFTs, the use of NFTs are used differently. There are more diverse NFT-based financial products and services such as staking, lending, derivatives, fractionalization, etc. There's an increase in the number of projects that are helping users to improve their experiences by purchasing NFTs and managing portfolios. Gaming. So game development, player experience, and the analytics behind it is very important. That's on the rise. Also on the rise are payment and merchant services. These are centralized institutions who are finally deciding to get involved. So now you have centralized and decentralized institutions that are issuing their own stablecoins in an increasingly high interest rate environment. This enables cross-border transfers, which increases the efficiencies of wallets. We also have Decentralized Social. What we're talking about is social applications in a decentralized way. These applications offer users more security, privacy, and control of their data. The Web3 model. Last but not least is real-world assets. These projects provide the regulatory, technical, and operational rails upon which real-world assets are brought into crypto. These asset providers are focused on originating and creating demand for the real-world assets that maintain a specific underlying asset class. Well, I think I'm gonna stop right there because I think I covered it now. Now it's time for you to do your research. Some of these projects I already hold, while some I might be looking to get into. At the end of the day, you have to make the decision for yourself, as none of this is financial advice. Now, you have just received the information. Now the question is, what are you gonna do with it? Hey, listen, y'all, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully you got something from this. It's your boy, Crypto Rock, all crypto or none. Hey, listen, I'll catch y'all on the next one.